Hello everyone, welcome to another video on Saitama. And before I start, just go ahead and check back my earlier price predictions for Saitama video, which I've done. I've recently done one price prediction which I've quoted that Saitama token would be doubling by this weekend, and the other one, which is a price prediction for probably this year end or the next 1.5 year duration. Please do go ahead and check those videos out. I'll also leave the links to those videos in the description below so it's easy for you to check it. And before we begin, the same old disclaimer, guys. I'm not a financial advisor, or neither is this financial advice. Please do your own research before you get into any token in the crypto space. Now, having said that, let's move on. In this video, I'm going to run through a few posts from Max Russell regarding any updates that we have got. I'm also going to speak about a Medium article wherein one of the attorneys who is in the US has written. She is running a law firm, so we'll go by that. And in the end, I would also like to quote a few views on how you are, as an investor, helping the society if you are part of the Saitama family. So these are the three topics majorly that we would be discussing in this video. Let's get on to it. The first topic regarding the tweets, bombs after bombs. It's an explosion out there. So I mean, every single day we see new people entering to Saitama, and every single day we see new projects or ventures being partnerships being tied out. So again, Saitama Guru Russell has quoted just 5 hours back that one of the other basketball players by name the Professor has also joined the Saitama family. He's also a member right now. And see, a lot of people would be thinking, what's going to happen when we have such so-called old NBA players into the market in Saitama? What would happen if we have some basketball players? What would it ideally do? Guys, think of it. You are actually targeting those set of individuals who have a good fan following. The ideal critical partnership between the old NFT players and the recent ones, ideally for I'm sorry, the old basketball players. My mistake. So those basketball player partnerships was eventually made so that they can bring out NFTs in conjunction with their names, and there won't be any legal issues. So that's how well thought they are. First, they get them into the family, sign a contract, and also give them the option of creating NFTs and marketing their own name under Saitama brand. So that's a really good strategy and is working out. What would happen eventually is that these guys who are already having some kind of an influential circle, if they have 1,000 people, imagine just 1,000 people, at least 10% of them get into Saitama, and each one of them invests a minimum of $500. That's 100 people investing 500 each. That's equivalent to $50,000 market cap or investment. It's as simple as it gets. It's pure calculation and mathematics, right? So this is the benefit of having these kind of high influential people getting into the project. The more such influential people get into the project, the more influence they can spread, the more marketing that they can do, either passive or active. What by passive, I mean, seeing at the name, all those people who really like this particular player, the Professor, would definitely go ahead and, if not investing, at least check out the token. And once they check out, if they feel that they are interested, then definitely they would probably explore more, watch out a few of my videos if possible, that they get the links on YouTube. I mean, that's up to you guys, because you also would like to help me in terms of sharing this information with them or anyone else who is entering new to the crypto space. So please do share this video with a lot of people as much as you can, so we spread the word more and get more people into Saitama. So having said that, more people will be visibly able to understand what the token is, and they are establishing their presence. So if 100 people start talking about the token, at least 10 people would get into the token. That's my bare minimum concept. That's how marketing works, right? You see all those advertisements happening. So take for example Sony TV, right? They are very costly. I agree to it. They are very costly when compared to other competitors in the market. Why? Because one, they are a brand and they provide you quality, and two, that they spend a heavy lot in terms of marketing at least at the initial phase. And once they do that, their only intention of having such marketing campaigns conducted is not to get each and every individual who sees their ad to buy a TV. Now, when I already have a 55-inch in my house, why would I buy a 40-inch, even though it is much better than the current one which I have? I would only, I mean, as a normal guy would think of investing in a TV once the current one goes out of phase or it stops working. That's how I would like to look at things, right? So their potential reach would be for thousands of audience, but converting those thousands of audience to buyers, they would definitely have a set percentage, say a bare minimum of 10 to 15 or 20. That is more than sufficient for them. Think of the revenue that they would generate out of it. That's as simple as it gets. It's pure mathematics, nothing else. So this is really nice to see that we are getting a lot more partnerships in place. We also had that $50 million Blaze Fire partnership that recently happened. I believe it's somewhere over here. I think I missed that tweet. Yeah, here it goes. So Blessfire Games and Saitama LLC, that's Limited Liability Corporation, that's a registration, guys. Announced a $50 million multi-year partnership in gaming, education, esports, and more. If you had just checked out my earlier video in terms of price prediction, I had very clearly quoted Saitama is not planning anything which is just a a short term gain, and then it's all like poof, it goes off. It is targeting such a kind of a industry, and it's targeting such a kind of a project where once built it will sustain for a very very long time. I'm speaking of tens of years, say the next 10 years, 20 years. That's almost up to the next generation. That's what I'm speaking of. So that is the amount of sustainability or brand development that they would like to do with Saitama, and this partnership definitely proves to the point. So if you have still not checked out that video, please do go ahead and check that out. So the Blazefire Games partnership, what it means, eventually is one, Blazefire Games would also be supporting the new games that Saitama Studios would be bringing out, and it's not just one game. There would be 2 to 3 games, right? So those games would be brought out, and one of them being Wolfcaster. I strongly believe it would be an online gaming platform which you can even play in your on your consoles. So even on your Xbox, even on your PS5 or your PC as well, right? So that's the platform that I'm definitely looking forward for, and I'm very confident that this could happen. I would say that there is a chance of just 10% that they are not going to release this action-packed game, and it will be just a mobile-only platform game that they're going to build. I'm That's just a 10% chance, guys. Then the rest 90%, I'm very strongly saying that they are going to build a game which is accessible on the console level, wherein you play as a character. You will be it's like an MMORPG, right? You control a character along with a wolf that you will have to train, and those will be ideally your NFTs as well, right? So that's the kind of gaming development or gaming platform that I'm speaking of. And the Blazefire always has been into esports from the beginning, and since the partnership now is with the multi-year duration, you can just assume what's coming in the next 6 to 8 months or probably a year later. Where we are today will just be a dot, trust me, in the milestone in the next 1 year where we would be. So even on the graph, you would just see that it's way down below. If I come down to Saitama's current price right now at the time of making the video, it's around 3957 ish. Let me just refresh. I guess I saw the price a little higher. Yeah, right. So it is 4509. So again, quoting, guys, it did reach that five-ish mark, I believe. Yeah, it was 568 earlier today. It has dropped down a little. Nothing to panic. It will definitely happen. But look at the 7 day chart. How are we actually rising? So this is what is important. Yes, like I already quoted in my earlier prediction videos, there will be people who will take profit. So that's the reason I've always told there will definitely be people who will take the profit. But look at what has happened after someone has taken the profit. Someone actually sold a lot of tokens, and this is what happened. We almost came back to the all-time highs, and even we have smashed it as well, right? So again, I will still stick on to my price prediction that whatever was the all-time high, it would be double than that by this weekend. That's in the next 2 days. On Saturday, we are going to see whether my price prediction holds good, or at least if we are near to it, I'll be happy. This is purely based on my analysis, guys, and the growth that we are getting, all the positive news that's happening out there, and that's where I'm coming from. So please go ahead and check out these tweets to get more info on that, or else if you want me to go ahead and cover these topics in detail, please do let me know in the comment section below so I can make a separate video out for it, so you guys can go ahead and share that as well to all your friends and make them understand how important or how good it is in terms of the project that Saitama has taken up, and what is the future growth for this project eventually. It's an evolution, guys. It's a crypto evolution. And Saitamask as an application, trust me, that will be a revolution in the crypto space. Having said that, moving on, the second topic which I wanted to discuss in the video, this is about an article in Medium. I'll also leave the link to this in the description below. This also I just went through a couple of hours back through Max's tweets. So if in case you have not got a chance to go through the entire part, the gist here is that this is one of the lawyer, Dara Sando, and correct me if my pronunciation has gone wrong over here, but she is a lawyer and she runs her own legal firm. You can say Sandow Legal, and she's a good attorney. In fact, I believe that she has also got some good reviews and awards as well. So you can go. She's based out of US. If you feel like doing a little more research on her, go ahead and visit their website. Probably you can get to know. And why am I interested in this article? The first and foremost, it is written by a legal consulate or a legal advisor, to be frank. And again, just quoting, she has also made it clear in her article that she is not in no way related to the Saitama family or the Wolfpack. At least directly on a contract basis kind of arrangement is what I mean to say. So she is not associated with Saitama as such in any manner on a official level. She is just a person who is interested in crypto, and probably I believe she has also invested in Saitama too. So looking at the article entirely, she says Miss Millionaire. That only quotes that she had to hold on to her currencies in terms of whatever purchases she had done. She says that she had purchased XRP, and she actually did not have any idea on what would happen. So in 2017, she did miss that particular opportunity to become a crypto millionaire. Again, there was a crash. There was a crash course that she actually went through. That's her experience, in fact. Like a crash course in cryptocurrency is basically her experience on how she actually learned about the movement of cryptocurrency and how it would impact, and what would be the market fluctuations, because crypto was very very volatile at that point of time. The amount of volatility that crypto had in 2017, 2018, and 2019, guys, trust me, anyone who was entering the crypto space without having proper knowledge on what to do with the tokens would definitely get ransacked. So they would definitely be ensuring that you won't be able to, for a short term somewhere people have reaped a lot of profit, but people who have cashed it out have benefited, or people who have not cashed it out have probably suffered more losses. On the sidelines, there are certain tokens, there were, certain tokens at that point of time wherein the value was very, very low, and all of a sudden it went up to almost like 1000x, right? So, I'm not remembering this particular token. Um, I guess it was Stellar, but there were a few main tokens. I'm not able to recollect right now. I'm sorry, but if you guys do know few of the tokens which went up by 1000x during the year of 2018, please do let me know. So that's when there was a lot of volatility involved. And she says that I knew the existence of something called Bitcoin and its creator Satoshi Nakamoto, an elusive and never to be seen Banksy persona. I had no idea what cryptocurrency was and how it was used, or even when to begin. So she is a person who did not know at all, and she did not know what was cryptocurrency. And this is the situation of many people even right now. People just look at the idea of, okay, I invest in this coin around $100. After a month, it gives me $1,000 back. I mean, yes, it does happen with a few coins, even though you're not aware of anything about crypto. If you're invested in some coins which are actually good, so you would be able to, get that opportunity that yes, your profit would increase by a tenfold or a thousandfold sometimes. It depends on which project you are investing in. But if in case you had invested in such a coin which was consolidating, and you invested at the time when it was an all-time high, if you take the current example, if you want to quote today, I would take Shiba Inu coin. So people who entered Shiba Inu in the time at the time of the first peak that happened, and now we are just in a consolidating phase, right? I'm not saying it's a bad project. It's a very, very good project. Trust me. Check out my videos on Shiba Inu as well. So I've clarified clearly on why you should still stay invested in Shiba Inu as well. So if many people did not know, then what they would think is, okay, they would hear to all those FUD out there or people speaking, this coin is dead, this coin is going nowhere. Or they would also get a little frustrated, right? So because they do not know how the crypto market works. So having that frustration in place, they would just sell it for a loss and then blame others or blame the entire cryptocurrency space, where they say cryptocurrency is a loss making machine. So that's only because people are not educated enough, or people do not know how a crypto market works. And that's where I definitely would like to play my part in terms of sharing whatever knowledge I have in crypto, and probably spread out these videos to a lot many people to educate them, make them understand what projects are good, what projects are bad. In fact, I've also done another video where how you can actually identify a scam happening for you through Trust Wallet. Please do go ahead and check that out as well. And it's in my channel, and I'll also leave the link to in the description below. You can go ahead and check that video as well. People who would like to know about it, right? And spread the word as well, right? So that's where I would like to play my part. So moving ahead, she says cryptocurrency is a foreign language. That's what it is for a lot of people. So she did not know what is a token, what is an exchange. I mean, exchange would be pretty simple because people who were at least knowing something on stocks, they would know what is an exchange. It's just like fiat to token exchange. That's it. But I think she's more speaking of a DeFi platform, which is like Uniswap or PancakeSwap. I think that's what she's referring to as an exchange. So, what is a pair? That's your liquidity pair, your ETH, Shiba Inu, ETH, Saitama, or whatever it is. What the heck is ETH and LTC? LTC is for Litecoin, ETH, Ethereum. Why can't I buy XRP on Coinbase? I mean, yes, it's common that if you do not know much about crypto space, you definitely have all these questions. But it's actually good that she wanted to go do her research. This is what is very important. She says, I've spent hours on Google typing the following. So she wanted to know what it is before she got into the crypto space. So that is something that every one of you out there who would like to get into crypto should actually go ahead and do. Watch out all the videos, not only mine, if anyone else would have explained crypto about how it works, how it operates in a better manner. Yes, there are very good videos out there in YouTube, and there are good content creators who would definitely give you a good income. I mean, input on what it is. So you can go ahead and watch those videos, learn from it, and on the end, do your own research. Always go ahead and read the white paper of any new token that you want to invest, understand what they are trying to do, and then probably ask a few known guys who are already invested on how they feel. Join the Telegram group, check through all the messages. If you have any questions, ask the moderators or the developers who would be part of the Telegram group or the Discord group directly on, and wait for any AMAs to happen if you still feel you would like to speak to them directly on a voice note. So yeah, do those kind of research before you get into any of the tokens. And trust me, this does not take too much of time. If people think that, okay, by the time I do all this stuff, it will be like I would have missed the opportunity to buy this token, and then it is again at the all-time high. If you are investing into a project which is having a long time sustenance like Saitama, even now getting into Saitama is the best possible option that you can have. So even that this price, even if it doubles the price what it was in an all-time high by this weekend, you still have an opportunity to get into the train, because this is not the price where I would definitely see Saitama as. End of this year, my prediction, two zeros easily cut off. That would be my prediction, and this is pure calculation, guys. Look at the market cap right now, and look at the market cap that we would have predicted, say $1 or $2 billion. That's a straight cut, one or two zeros cut off. As simple as that. All right. So moving on. Uh, I'm sorry, I missed that. Yeah. So she says Saitama is born and another golden opportunity has to get in early again, like XRP, Dogecoin, or let me know if the pronunciation is wrong. Some people call it Dogecoin, some people call it Dogecoin. I don't know. So Shiba Inu has emerged. Yes. So fast forwarding today to 2021, I'm much more experienced trader. I have learned about hodl, that is your holding, how to evaluate projects, how to assess the charts, how to understand where and when money is likely to be made. This is the knowledge that we would like to definitely have before we get into crypto. All right. So moving on, she says Saitama is not a meme coin but a real project. Now, why this particular statement interests me a lot is first and foremost, she is a legal advisor. She's a lawyer, and she would definitely be in such a position to call something a real project or a meme coin basis her in own thoughts or investment. The main reason being she knows what is happening at a legal front as well. Now, Saitama being a company, it also has certain legal conditions that it has to abide by. Now, if they are planning for a rug pull, she's a lawyer. She can she knows how the legal proceedings would happen, right? So, and the team is doxed. What more do you want? Okay, so initially I was thinking this project was a meme coin and had no utility or a real life application. Trust me, even I had the same feeling. But once I went through the white paper and the first AMA I attended on Telegram as well as one of the other YouTube channels, I forgot the name. There was a live, casting that was done, wherein was actually part of the meet, and then there was another AMA where Max, Russell, and Namtran, all the three were present and they spoke about what they're planning to do. And that's when I actually got my trust and I invested in Saitama. So criteria I used to base my buying decisions on. So also to purchase Saitama, you had to buy it using a new mechanism in cryptocurrency trading called swapping, which is still a little difficult for a lot of people. Do let me know in the comment section below if you want me to prepare a guide on how to use Uniswap or how to use uh, PancakeSwap. I can do that for you guys. So I had never swapped a coin before, nor did I have a clue on how to do it. It seemed super complicated. In the end, it wasn't. And yes, in the end, it really isn't as difficult as people think. It is just that you need to follow a set of procedures, but in a proper manner. As simple as that, guys. It may be a little new for people to learn it, but you just follow any of the available videos out there in YouTube, or like I said, please do comment below if you want me to make a video out of how to use Uniswap to buy Saitama, or how to actually use Shiba Swap also for buying Saitama. We can also use Shiba Swap in case people did not know. If you have Shiba Inu coins with you and you want to swap it for Saitama, I think the liquidity pool is still available for Shiba to Saitama tokens, right? Right. So you can go check that out as well. So, but sadly, again, regret quickly set in when my friend reappeared 2 months later to show me the value of his Saitama holdings had grown to over $1 million plus since we last spoke. I was stunned. I missed it again. Well, yeah, she's right because people who had invested it at the very beginning, that's in the month of May, June, that period of time, so it has definitely grown a lot. We did see that big spike and then a drop, and now it is again growing. We have smashed the all time high, like I showed you earlier. So she says it's 8,000% since May 2021. And this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. Trust me on this. So she says, okay, she has given some figures. I entered the coin in July 2021. It had 12,500 holders, and today I'm it's close to 32,000 plus holders and is growing rapidly. So then she goes ahead and speaks about Saitama is transparent and has utility. And what is the utility that she is planning to think of? One thing meme coins and other projects often lack is transparency and utility. This often causes concern amongst traders as it can signal the coin may be a scam or not well thought of. Saitama is different. Again, Saitama is not just a cryptocurrency, it's a company. Saitama is transparent. All of its team has made themselves known to the community and regularly actively engaged with the followers. Yes, you've been seeing how Russell has been engaging with us in the last 1.5, 2 weeks, guys. I mean, more explosions. So Saitama is a community-owned project. Yes, it is community-owned and it has utility and a mission. After I spent some time researching, I learned Saitama is mission driven to educate the masses about cryptocurrency, help the unbanked participate in trade and commerce. Now, I was just going through another article, and I believe there are a large amount of people who do not use banks. Absolutely no banks. There was also this particular place in Africa. I forgot the exact location, but yes, there are quite a lot of places like that wherein there is no single bank in the entire town. No one, there is no bank at all established in the first place, right? So people have a cash trading kind of a system where they find it a little difficult, yes, to probably save their money and probably build some better future for their kids and prospects to ensure financial freedom. So all this kind of concept is not at all existing in few of the towns, and a lot many people are still unbanked. That's a huge percentage. I mean, probably I'll do a little more and see if I can post it in the comments below. After I publish this video, I'll probably put that percentage as well in the comments. So otherwise, if anyone knows about it, please do let me know. Yeah, so that is where this plays a very vital role, because Saitama being a cryptocurrency, and with Saitamask in place, you will be able to transact or make payments through Saitama token. That's the utility that even I have been thinking of using it as a currency. So it can, use as an unbanked, participate in trade and commerce, and is attempting to make itself a one-stop shop to exchange, play, and store your cryptocurrencies. It's to exchange, play, and store. Play your games, play to earn games that are there, NFTs, store your wallet. Cytomask is a wallet. Exchange, you either use it as a swap. Cytomask, yes, also has a swap. And I believe it will be the swap with its own liquidity pool. It will not be a swap which is linked to Uniswap or PancakeSwap, guys. Cytomask itself will have its own liquidity pool. So it will be an totally integrated system that will be there in-house, as we call it. Yeah. So I can relate to, and if I can see where it would be beneficial in real life, it goes on my radar as something I might take a stake in. So yes, definitely yes. So Saitama rewards holders and debtors whales. The anti-whale contract and the 2% reward system that is also existing, that definitely would be, well said. Saitama has a bright future in NFTs and partnerships. We are seeing it now. We are seeing how partnerships are growing. We are seeing how the first small bunch of 2 to 3 NFTs that they launched till now, we saw the amount of detailing that has gone to it, the amount of effort that artists have put in it, and I'm definitely sure the upcoming NFTs from their team would be mind blowing, especially with those basketball players. I mean, think of it. If we might see some funky cards with probably, speaking of, instead of using the real life pictures, it would be artist made portraits or kind of funny art. Kind of stuff. I mean, I'm just speculating, guys. There's nothing to do with any of the project, but just think of it. Have someone draw, a doodle kind of a artwork, and then probably add some effects to it and make it as an NFT for any one of the players on NBA. Would look cool to a certain extent, or probably punkify it, right? So make them look like a punk on the NFT cards. I mean, just my imagination and thoughts. Do let me know what you think about your thoughts on how the NFTs would be rolled out, or how the NFTs would look like. Would it be like the traditional trading cards, or would it be something a little more funkier than that? So on the comment section below again. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you like this video. Please click the like button, and best of all, please do share this information to a lot more people, so that we can get more people into Saitama token. One, and second, oh, I'm sorry, I just did miss a topic, right? Okay, that was my third topic. The third topic, I'll cover it very quickly, is how are we as investors in Saitama, helping the community? As simple as that. Look at these donations that have been happening, and all these donations have been made possible, one, by us holders, because we have invested in the project, and two, yes, the entire community has been donating their Saitama tokens to this donation wallet whenever the team asks for it, or there is also a donation wallet available where anyone can do it at their ease. So think of it. See, people might think, okay, all those guys with big, amount of bags would be able to donate, and we would not be able to do it. You don't need to, and you don't need to worry, because the moment you start investing even a small amount of $100, that $100 is again somewhat utilized to making some kind of donation or anything as such. Even if it goes to the company expense, somewhere or the other, directly or indirectly, you are helping the community out there in terms of education, yeah, or the donation. And think of it this way: today I have invested $100. Tomorrow I have got around $10 worth of reflections through those 2% reward system. I would like to donate $5 worth of Saitama tokens to the donation wallet. That's a small portion from each one of you, but think of it: if a million people holding Saitama just donate $5 worth, it would be $5,000, and that's a huge amount, guys. Especially for the people over here, as you see in the photograph, in Nigeria, I believe, or somewhere else. Just let me know if it is somewhere else. I believe it's in Nigeria. So for them, $5,000 is a huge amount. The amount of currency that inflow that they have, and how poor the country is. I'm not degrading the country, guys. I'm just trying to tell you the actual real fact over there. People are lovely. People would like to get back to having a presence in the entire global system. And children, guys, why would we deprive them on education? So this particular small investment of just $5 into the donation wallet, that too which you have got for free from the reflections, that definitely means a lot. And yes, there is a small gas fee involved. Currently, it's ridiculous. I totally understand for people who dispute on that. I totally understand the gas fee portion, but yeah, there will be a time when gas fees would reduce, and definitely we would be indirectly or directly trying to help out these individuals out there in terms of providing education. And once Itamask is out, trust me, it will be more easier for us to donate. All right. Having said that, I think I've covered all the three topics on this video. Do watch this till the end from the beginning. If in case I missed out any of the topics, or would you like to, let me know in case I want to cover any specific topic until the whatever I've spoken now. Please do comment below and let me know. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. Please do share this video to the maximum people possible so that we spread the reach of Saitama to the roof, or the stars, or the moon, wherever you would like to go. I would say Saitama to the entire universe. Thank you so much, guys. Have fun.